I'm Rajan Goregaoker, architect and partner at GA Design. We are four of us, Sachin, Ritu and Shami. We started a practice in 1999 and we're doing a large array of projects. We do a lot of residential architecture projects, residential interiors, luxury interiors, as well as commercial buildings and commercial interiors. Client is a businessman from Mumbai, and he was looking for a second home. And as you know, Khandala is around just about 200 kilometers from Mumbai. His requirements weren't really, they were not very complicated. It was pretty simple. They want a second home. They want something which exploits the view. So the site is contoured, like I was saying. So it's something like this. And you have a road on this side, and you have a slope down, which slopes around 6 meters down. So, the ideal way to design would be to take the living room, straight at the level of the road, and the bedrooms above. This is the side of the view. This is the road. So when you enter from here, you actually cannot see the view. The owner had one requirement. He always had this, thought that his living room should open into a large expanse of green in front. So there were two ways to do about it. One was to fill this area, partly, or maybe step it down and just have a lawn. But we hit on a better idea. What we did was, we took a slab like this. We created a pool out here, and this room down became the games room. And then we filled up this area out here like this. And this area out here is cut. So you have a cut and you've got to fill. You have a swimming pool. And because this swimming pool is strategically located, we just made it into an infinity edge. So that's why we call the house the infinity house. And then the whole design revolved around it. And we then, to add drama to it, we created a large portal out here, which is about 30 feet in height. The plot is irregular in shape. So the plot goes something like this. And this is the road. This is a neighboring plot on this side. Now this entire area is the view. So here, this is the entrance canopy out here. You enter like this and you park on this side, right? And this part is your living room. So when you are entering the bungalow, you see nothing. But when you enter and you open the door, you are hit with a glass screen of wood. And beyond that, you can see the view. This block is actually the bedroom, the master bedroom on the first floor. And we designed it as a large cube supported on these two columns, cantilevered it out by about 20 feet. And the swimming pool, it goes under that master bedroom. So it slips inside. On this side, what I've shown is the staircase which connects to the different levels of the house. And here you have one space which is a large interactive space. You got a bar on one side out here. We have a deck out here in the front. To add more drama, what we did was we took a huge column of about 1 meter by 1 meter, and this column supports a large portal on top. It's 30 feet in high. So it covers this entire deck, that portal. So down here, what you see is actually the garden at the lower level. So we did a nice walkway out here, and you have this nice patch of green. So you have the games room extending out into a large 4,000 square feet lawn, and you have a certain like cabana out here in the corner with a walkway. Next to the living room, there is this small room. Actually, I wouldn't call it small, it's around 20 feet by 15 feet. But since the client had mentioned that he has friends over, we did this room which has got 10 beds. And they're all they're designed in such a way that you have actually bunk beds, and then you have beds which can be pulled from underneath also. We've created a jacuzzi out here which is completely in glass. So when you sit out there, in the rains also, it's like as good as sitting out in the open. You go to the level on top, which is the bedrooms. So there are 3 bedrooms on the top, and all these 3 bedrooms have got different. They face different sides of the valley. So each room has got a different vista altogether. Like you have a daughter's room over here, and this one actually has a very interesting bathroom. It has a bathroom which is around 20 feet by 15 feet, and it's actually, I wouldn't call it a bathroom. It's like a place where you can actually be with yourself. It's got a lounger, and it's got your wardrobe, and it's like a room separately. It's a very interesting space which we've designed in black and white. And the master bedroom, of course, like I mentioned to you, is cantilevered above. So when you stand in the balcony, it gives you the impression of actually standing on a cliff. And then there is another bedroom on the rear side, and this rear side bedroom actually was a requirement of the son, where he had this notion in his head that if I'm going to be spending most of my time at the pool and I'm seeing the view, I don't want to see the same view from my bedroom. You have a staircase coming down out here. There's a pathway, and this is in the end. We have made a small space where you can actually look up and see the whole house, like I was telling you at the end when you walk across. So that is this space. You walk down out here, and you have a lot of greenery out here, and you have this beautiful expanse of about 4,000 square feet. You have all this lush green trees around, and you can see the mountains in the background. The main part, which is the pool. So this is the infinity pool, and it looks really beautiful when in the night, when we've lit it up in the night, so you can actually see the water and that blue part out here. And if somebody's standing out here, or you're standing in the master bedroom on top out here, you are really like standing like on the edge of a cliff. So yeah, this is the infinity house. What generally happens is that people go, when a second home is just made, they start going there every weekend, and then after 6 months, that weekends becomes every month, and then once in 6 months. But amazingly, out here it's the reverse. So what's happened is it's actually changed, and now the owners, they go there probably like 3 times in a week. So for us, it's an amazing sense of satisfaction which we get, that we started off as a second home, but it actually turned out to be so beautiful that they just want to be there and spend time in the house and experience the luxury of the landscape and Khandala itself.